Liam Stocker, shot 12.
I was born in Sydney, and then when I was 4 months old, we moved over to Beijing until 2004. So this was all with Dad's work. And then in 2004, we moved over to Hong Kong for another 6 years, and then finally moved back here when I was 10. Dad actually told me didn't force me, he challenged me to kick on my left for a whole session at East Sandy one night. And I did, and I couldn't. I got really angry that I couldn't, so I started working on it in under 13s. And then initially I had my ball drop all wrong. I was dropping it with my right hand or with my left foot, and I guess sort of trial and error made me figure out that, left foot, left hand. So yeah, I guess it's been a work in progress for a while, but I'm glad that it's paying off.
Bouncing ball, taken here by Stocker, pops it over the top.
I play in the midfield, and I play a really contested style of footy where I can explode from stoppages and get clearances and get it inside 50. Oh, I think I've surprised a few people, but in terms of what I would have thought I was capable of, I've probably come close to my expectations. I think I still have some higher expectations. I think missing nationals probably makes it a bit hard to live up to them. But in terms of, if you had told me this is what my season had looked like at the start of the year, I probably would have taken it, yeah. Winning the Morrish medal, it was great for me. I think it was a bit of personal recognition. I think most people mightn't have known who I was, and it was good in that respect. But at the same time, I think it was good recognition for Sandy, because as you start to realise, if you look into the vote getting at the Brownlow and at the Morrish, you have to win games to get votes. And I think the fact that we won more than Geelong probably got me over the line there, yeah.
It's been an interesting year for Liam Stocker this year. Missed the under-18 championships with a broken jaw, but was able to come back from that disappointment and win the Morrish medal as the TAC Cup's best player. He's an inside midfielder, great with his hands, good around the ball, uses the ball well on both feet too. So a pretty handy player. He'll be playing some senior footy next year. He's got the mature frame and just loves to get his hands dirty.
I was up in Morwell. We were playing Gippsland in about 10 minutes into the second quarter, and I got an errant handball, and I stuck my hand out and jumped for it, and unfortunately the chip of his shoulder clipped my jaw, and I was out for a bit more than a minute. I had a dislocation on one side of my jaw and a fractured mandible on the other. I got told it'd be 8 weeks in surgery and a metal plate for the rest of your life, so I guess that was a bit daunting to think about, but once you get past the surgery and stuff, you sort of slowly realise you can start doing a bit more work, and that's when it gets bearable. And I had a chat to a couple of people at Sandy, and I said, look, I don't want to go back into a game if I'm not confident I can get a head knock and be fine. And as it happened, in the first sort of 30 or 40 seconds, I copped one straight across the face my first game back. So it was pretty good to come back to it, but I think I'd already copped. I made sure I copped a few in training just so that I knew what it would be like. This is where all your hard work gets recognised, or the lack of hard work gets realised. So yeah, in terms of that, it was sort of perfect for me, because it made me realise how fickle the game can be, but at the same time made me realise how much I wanted it. I think I'm nervous, but at the same time I'm really excited. I don't have any apprehension about where I go. I just want to play footy for as long as I can, really. I'm just really excited about the experience. I guess having it on 2 days makes it a bit nerve-wracking, because if you don't get picked up on a Thursday, you've got a sleepless night on that night. But I'm excited for it. I want to be a one-club player. I don't want to move around or anything. I just want to have the same supporter base, and I want to be well respected by my teammates.